Hello, 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 hello. Hi, I'm Cher. For those of you who don't know me, today I am gonna share with you my houseplant collection because number one, I want to, and number two, my New Year resolution is to do more of what I want to do. Number three, we are in a lockdown here in London. If you have not heard, we are in a pandemic, so wear a mask and stay home. I think I started collecting them like probably 2 years ago, and the first plant that I ever had was like an English ivy plant, but sadly that one did not survive, and then I kind of gave up for a bit. But then I thought, okay, let me just give it another try, and so I started collecting again, and ta-da! These are the ones that survived. And then there are also others who along the way have gone on to greater things, like being my dad's garden compost. So they had a full life. I'm just gonna probably butcher the names of the plants as well, so I'm just gonna put the scientific name in front of you in case you want to go and find these plants in your area, and also for a reason that you will not come at me for mispronouncing the words. Let's get started. So this is our first plant. This is the Parlor Palm plant. It gives me tropical vibes. I really like how the leaves fan out, and very occasionally they get new leaves. The new leaves are the ones that come out a lighter shade of the actual leaf, and then as the time goes by it becomes darker. This is a super easy plant to take care of, and then occasionally I kind of need to wipe down the leaves because they get a bit dusty in my room, so you gotta let them breathe. This plant I got from a shop in England called B&Q. It's a garden center. They sell a lot of like house plants there for a really good price. I forgot how much I got this one, but it was a good price. If not, I wouldn't have bought it. Second plant is the snake plant. Very, very pretty. Very, very sturdy. It actually feels like cardboard. It feels like a fake plant, but it is not. This was actually a gift from a friend. Shout out Monique. She had to go back to Australia, so she had to give her plant babies away, and I became an auntie who adopted her snake plant. Super easy to take care of as well. They take water. Obviously plants take water. I think they do really well with like light as well, so not just any light, like sunlight and stuff. So I mean that goes to all plants. What am I even saying? Anyways, next we have the Satin Potters. This plant I got also from B&Q. I got it when it was pretty tiny. It didn't have all these like extra little. First time I ever saw leaves that had patterns on them. Also, it felt very velvety. So I bought it because I like to touch it, which is a bit weird, but I like touching plants. And it's grown really well. I've actually kind of cut off the leaves at their nodes as well. Set the leaves in water, and they actually took root after probably 3 months. And then I planted it into a smaller planter, and now I've got a new plant. That's the fun part, I would say, about having houseplants. Like, you get to make more houseplants. Probably one of my favorite plants that I have because of the color, because of how well and easy it is to take care of. That would be the Brazilian philodendron. I think it got its name because of the yellow streaks and the green. Maybe it's like the Brazilian flag? I'm not sure. The leaves are super pretty. I never get sick of looking at them. And this one is growing really well. It's got new leaves coming out. If you can see here, there are like 3 leaves coming out, even in this time when it's like winter time. But summertime it grows like crazy. So this is a plant that I will probably want to propagate at some point, but I right now don't have the heart to cut off any of its beautiful leaves. I got this plant from the very famous Columbia Flower Market here in London. So if you've ever been to London or you want to come to London, that is a place that I would really recommend for you to go if you really like plants, flowers. They sell them for really, really good prices, though they're only open on Sundays, so go and get your goods. Next, we have the money plant. I got this when I tried collecting plants again. This plant was so small and it was so cute. And apparently I heard many people say that this is probably one of the easiest plants to take care of. So I went for it and they were right. I bought this from a plant shop in Hackney. Next we have the Pepperoni Hope. Look at this, it's so pretty. Apparently this is a hybrid plant. They combine two different Peperomias together. I don't know what they are, so let's just focus on the main subject here. This is also known as the watermelon plant. I think it's because of the leaves. The leaves are very like pulpy, succulent like. They have like little lines that kind of reminds you of watermelon skin, I guess. So I don't really get so much light in my room, so it kind of like suffered for a bit. But I put this somewhere else in the house and it is doing a lot better. You can see like the babies coming out. It grows really quickly and it takes up a lot of water very quickly as well. So this is a plant that I feel I had to kind of check on more frequently. I got this from a shop in a market in Deptford, Southeast London. So if you're ever there, I don't know the name of it, I'm so sorry, but if you open your eyes, you might find it. This is my baby Monstera plant. Yes, it is a baby. You probably think if it's a Monstera, also known as like cheese plant, the ones that are huge and have like holes in their leaves. Yes, this is the same plant. When I got it, it actually only had 3 leaves. So I bought it when it was like a little pot. And it was only for like £2.50, which is very cheap. So obviously I was like, it's only £2.50, let's just get it. If it dies, it's fine, it's just £2.50. But it surprised me so much. Now there are like 9 leaves, and every time the new leaves come out, it gets bigger. Right now it's winter, the growth is slowing down. They're napping, they're hibernating. Fingers crossed that this will grow well and I can actually have a proper Monstera plant because I don't have space in my room. But then when this grows up, there will be space because I will make space. Next we have a Peperomia plant. I'm not gonna say the second name because I can't pronounce it, but this is probably a baby as well. I like to buy babies because firstly they're cheaper, secondly it's nice to see them grow and they're cute. This is a Peperomia. I just really like the leaves. Believe it or not, I bought this from a supermarket, Marks and Spencer's. This was only £3.50, so I was like, hey, why not? There's new leaves coming out, so I'm really excited to see how big this grows. I think right now it's not really thriving because it's winter time and it's very cold. I wish I could make a sweater for it, but obviously it's not gonna happen because I don't know how to make a sweater. So next we have the cast iron plant, which is this beautiful wheat looking plant. This was actually a gift from a friend. Shout out Jennifer. This was delivered to my house on my birthday. I felt very bad for it actually because it had to sit out in the cold for like probably about 5 hours because I wasn't home at that point when it was delivered. And I thought it was gonna die, but it didn't die. And obviously the leaves are really big, so I mean I have to clean it down with a damp cloth once in a while because it catches a lot of dust. So I mean I just do it because that's what the internet says, and I do anything to keep my plants alive. Thank you Jennifer for this beautiful plant. Last but not least, we have come to the best for the last. It's a plant that I'm most proud about because this is actually the second plant that I got. It has stayed with me and stayed alive, and even more so given me more. That is my Pothos, and I actually got it from a retail shop called H&M. So H&M doesn't just sell clothes, they have like a home section now and they sell houseplants. Though it was very pricey when I got it, it was £18, which is probably the price that you get with like most plants, but then I really wanted a plant so I just got it. But when I got it, it was literally only here. It didn't have all of this extra hair. Literally the leaves come out every week, I would say, during summertime obviously, but right now winter time it's obviously kind of like taking a break, it's sleeping as well, taking a nap. I have a feeling that this is probably a golden pothos because during summertime when I have more light in my room, the leaves actually become a bit variegated. they just change color basically. So they have more yellow patterns on their leaves, and then I think that's quite true. They say that like when you put a pothos more exposed to like sunlight, then obviously their leaves are gonna change. And like I said, that was not all. It has also given me a new plant. I actually cut off the leaves and then put them in water. During one summer I planted it into a new pot and it has literally just grown. I could just, like, this was for free basically. I mean, it was 18 pounds, but still. So I'm excited to have more plants. Yes, that is all for my houseplant collection. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. This was all very new to me. I've never really spoken to a camera like as if I'm talking to a person before. Who knows, maybe I'll make more videos. Anyways, sending you lots of love, sending you a big corona-free hug, and I hope that you guys stay safe, be kind to one another. So awkward. Okay, bye.